players and a couple of very good players. I like to watch Victoria Obergfell. She had 19. Eulenkamp with 13, 12 for Mesmer. And then Iverson had 9 for Taylor Kaplan, and 3 for Jasmine Kaplan, and 2 for the starting guard, Nelson. 25 of 50 for 50% shooting, 8 of 16, 50% on 3 threes for Madison Eulenkamp, 3 threes for Taylor Kaplan, and 2 for Victoria Obergfell. 9 of 11, 81%. Check this out. Dawson, 40 rebounds, 22 offensive, 18 defensive, 40 rebounds to the Lady Jacks, 5 offensive, 19 defensive, 24 total rebounds. So 40 for Dawson, 24 for the Lady Jacks. Dawson had 5 block shots, and just trying to see here if there's any double-doubles. I'm sure there was. Both Sarah Miranda had a double-double. Eugene Coopwood had a double-double. And there's the story told turnovers, about even. Dawson with 19. The Lady Jacks, 23. The Lady Jacks do win quarter number 4. Other than that, Dawson wins quarter 1, 2, and 3. And they lose quarter 4 by 4. But it was Dawson pretty much since the start. The first 4 or 5 minutes, there were 6 lead changes, 4 ties. Largest lead in the ballgame, Dawson 64, Bottineau 48. And the score again, 74-67. There's the final here in game 1 of a pair here from the Tepke Center. Glad to have you along. Thanks to our Game Day Radio sponsors. Good luck to the Lady Bucks have their work cut out here as they're on the bus to Miles on Thursday. Miles have not lost a game in 2 years. They're at the top of the conference and a very good program. You may have heard Rocky Erickson's report earlier here on KXGN, and he had a visit with the head coach of Miles Community College. Again, the Lady Pioneers have not lost, so Dawson will have work cut out Thursday, and then again on Sunday as Bismarck State College up there at the top of the conference as well. Good job to the Lady Buccaneers. They get game 1. We get ready for the men's game in what should be a good game here as well. Dawson favored. We talked with Coach Joe about that. Dawson wins a couple weeks ago, like the ladies, at Bottineau. As we switch gears here, the Buccaneers beat the Jacks. Final score 97-75. A year ago here on the home floor, Dawson beats the Jacks 86-66. And they beat them in Dakota College, so a sweep last year, 92-71. Win here in the 16-17 season on the home floor, 68-57. They did lose in Bottineau on the 16-17 season by 5, 92-87. So like the ladies, it's been a few games that the Buccaneers have put it on the Bottineau Jacks. Let's get ready to go here. The Buccaneers overall in the season, 17-10. They're 8-3 in the conference with wins at Williston. Good game there. The Buccaneers got by the Teutons 82-78. A week ago here, Dawson beats Lake Region on Alumni Hall of Fame night, 69-46. So 2 wins in a row for the Bucks. They're 10-3 here on the home floor, 5-5 on the road, and 2-2 on the conference. So favorable chance here that the Bucks could win out with Dawson over the Jacks. The Jacks now overall in the season, they're 7 wins, 20 losses. Like the ladies, they're 1-10. And what else? We got 1-5 on the home floor, 3-8 on the road, 3-7. They've had a bit of a tough season, have the Bottineau Jacks, but the Lady Jacks gave the Lady Bucks a pretty good ball game here, and the game just finishing here. So look forward to seeing what's to come here at Dawson. Let's switch gears here and introduce the two teams. We're about 10.5 minutes away. Plenty of time. If you're within the drive up to the college, drive safe, bundle up, and come on up and join us. Let's meet the team here. Got a little more time between the men's game, so we get to meet the Buccaneers. Number 10, Cameron Dunby, a 6'3" freshman from Castle Rock, Colorado. Cameron's averaging 11. He's had 18 double-figure games, a high of 23. He had 11 against this team here a couple of weeks ago. He's led scoring in 3 games. Man Baker, well, he's got the quick hands. Man, 6 foot tall from Aurora, Colorado. Man had 15 against the Jacks here, averaging 18. He's had 11 double-figure games. Man Baker. Number 14, Colton and brother Caden hit. Both 6'2" from Malta, Idaho. Colton has had 6 double-point games. High of 17. He hit a 3-pointer at Bottineau. Caden hit. Probably going to see him get a start. He's had 5 double-figure games. High of 23. He's had 17, 15, 14. He had 2 field goals in Bottineau, along with a pair of free throws. So Caden, again, he had a high of 23 at Bismarck. 6 3-pointers. 6 of 6. So the long range definitely help for Dawson. Number 22, C.J. Nelson, 6-footer from Scobie, Montana. Went to Scobie High School, of course, a freshman. He's had a couple of big games, 38 points high at Lake Region. He was also the high guy on the home game against Turtle Mountain with 26. He's upped his average now with the 11-point average. He's had 15 double-point games, again a high of 38. Other games of 26. 15 3 times, 14. So C.J. Nelson, a good ball player. He had 11 on 3 of 3 shooting at Bottineau. Last time these two played, he was 4 of 6 shooting. C.J. Nelson. 24, Marcus Stevens. 25 games out of 25 played. Every game he's had double figures. He's had 9 20-plus. He's averaging 17.9. He had 27 in Williston. Here last Monday night, he had 15. And he had 14 back in January against Bottineau, shooting 7 of 16. And all field goals for Marcus in Bottineau. Other players, Hunter McKinney, sophomore. Check that, a freshman, 6'2" from Great Falls. Hunter gets in, plays hard. He had a game of 10 points back when DCC beats Little Bighorn 132-38. If you remember that affair there. So Hunter McKinney, number 32, Eric Jackson. Saw him throw a few nice dunks down. Eric Jackson, 3 double-figure point games. He's averaging 4 points, gets in, plays well. Eric Jackson. 34, Reese Green. Reese Green's a sophomore, 6'5", from Great Falls, Montana. Reese Green. Then we got number 42, Augustin Igalia, 6'7", from Nigeria. He has played on and off here. He was under an injury there for a few games, but we'll see if we see Augustin here. He did play a little bit last home game. They got him down for about 8 minutes against Lake Region. Then we got number 44, Devin Combs. He'll see some action. He's 6'5". He too from Aurora, Colorado. Devin had 10 against this Bottineau team here back in January. He averages 7 points, 7.6, and he's had 7 double-figure games. Devin Combs. We've got number 50, Big Bo Stanis Even, 6'7", from Bigford. Bo had 10 points on 3 of 9 field goal shooting the last 2 times, along with 4 of 4 at the free throw line. Bowles high on the season, 19. 19. And check that yet. Just make sure I got this right. 19 on the first game of the season. And then he also had a 13-point game. He's had 6 10-plus games. And then the last guy, Jerome Mosses, 4 double-figure games. One of them a high of 12. And Jerome averaging 5. Head coach Joe Peterson, his 4th season. His assistants are Emmanuel Blanc, Scott Nisling, and the student assistant is Cade Bear, who was the manager last year. So there's the Buccaneers. First time, of course, we've seen the Jacks. And it looks like they've got a few sophomores here, 4 sophomores on a pretty good lineup here. The Jacks here, let's go read through them here. We still got about 4 minutes to go as the Buccaneers and the coaches to the locker room for Dawson. The Jacks, here's who they'll bring. Number 0, Cameron Cook, 5'10", freshman from Grand Rapids, Michigan. And they've got number 1, Joel Ratliff, 5'10", freshman from Dallas, Texas. And then number 2, Nazar Thompson, 6'2", freshman from Moultrie, Georgia, I believe. And they've got number 3, Tyreek Johnson, 6 foot tall, freshman from Indianapolis, Indiana. And they've got 5, Tyree Johnson, he too, from Indianapolis, 6'3", a sophomore. Then we got 10, Faisal Gubali, I believe, 6 foot tall, freshman from Burkina Faso, West Africa. Then we got 13, Dante Bernali, wing, 6'6", freshman, Salt Lake City, Utah. 14, Eric Palmer, a 6'4", sophomore from Akron, Ohio. 20 is Jackson Johnson, a 6-footer, guard, freshman from Forest Park, Virginia. Number 23 is Antion Rivera, 6'5", freshman from Dunsite, North Dakota. Number 25, Rodrigo Majarin, 6'3", sophomore from Murad, Spain. They got 33, Dwayne Simmons, 6'7", sophomore from Grand Turks, and I have no clue where that's at. 33 is Dwayne Simmons, 6'7", sophomore. And they got number 45, Alec Metzger, 6'5", freshman from Salt Lake City. Those are the players for both teams as the Buccaneers have came back out. Again, these two played here just a couple of weeks ago, back on January 21st. Dawson wins in Bottineau. Final score 97-75. Leading the way for Dawson, it was the play of Man Baker. Came in as a reserve. Man had 15. And then Marcus Stevens was 14, 11 for Cameron Dunby, and 10 for Collins, along with Nelson had 11. And Big Bull, I guess, he also had 10. So pretty good shooting for Dawson, spread out scoring. For Dakota College, well, they were led by Tyreek Johnson, 21. It was Koulibaly with 15, Simmons with 15, and Rodrigo Majarin with 12. So you're going to see a up and down, fast-moving game here as we're about to meet the starting lineup, and we're about ready to get things moving here on the men's game. The ladies' game goes final. Dawson gets the top notch here over the Lady Jacks. Final in that game, 74-67. Let's take a couple minutes here. Hear from our Game Day Radio sponsors. As always, you can sponsor the Buccaneers on the radio, and we appreciate any help we get as the support. Absolutely outstanding. But if you'd like to join and have your messages heard throughout the broadcast, give us a call and visit with our brand new sales rep, Laura Crichton. We welcome her to our growing team, as Laura Crichton, our newest to the team, our sales representative at Glendive Broadcasting. So look forward to seeing her visit you throughout. Let's take a couple minutes here. Hear from our game day sponsors, and then we're ready to go. Buccaneer basketball on the air, on the web, on your mobile device. We're on line with another Buccaneer basketball game tonight. We're back in 1 minute.
Dawson Community College is a special place. Here you will be part of a community where people know your name and are happy to help you in any way possible. Whether you want to start a new career or save money while earning credits to transfer to a four-year school, Dawson has a place for you. I'm Scott Mickelson, the president of Dawson Community College, and I look forward to welcoming you to campus. To learn more about Dawson Community College, visit www.dawson.edu.
Be honest. When was the last time you paid with cash? We're guessing it's been a while, too. You already swiped to buy. Why not support your community, too? Introducing Dime a Time with Community Rewards Checking. You use your debit card, you earn a dime, and so does a local charity. Do good doing what you already do. From us, American Bank Center. We are american.bank/community rewards. Qualifications apply. See website for details. Member FDIC.
Back here at Dawson Community College, let's meet the starters. It's the Jacks. We've talked about each of the players, but here are the starting five. It'll be number 3, Tyreek Johnson. Number 13, Dante Brunali. Number 20, Jackson Johnson. 25, Rodrigo Majarin. And number 33, Dwayne Simmons. For Dawson Community College, it'll be Cameron Dunby, followed by number 14, Colton Hitt. Number 24, Marcus Stevens. The third starter, Marcus Stevens. Number 4 is number 44, Devin Collins. And the fifth starter, number 52, Jerron Mosses. Those are the 5 for each team. As we're ready to go here, the 20 minutes on the clock. Again, Dawson coached by Joe Peterson and the assistants Emmanuel Blond, Scott Nisley. And we're ready to go. The two teams are coming back on the floor after the player introductions. And we should have some fun basketball here. If you can't join us, sit back and enjoy. I'll do my best on telling you what I see happening here at the contest between the Jacks and the Bucks. And for the Jacks, it'll be Dwayne Simmons. He'll be coming to jump center along with Jerome Massa. Couple of hand flies, some fist bumps, and we're ready to go. Buccaneer basketball. Again, this is the game before the final sophomore night, so your chance getting limited if you haven't seen these teams go at it here. The ball's in the air. Neither team get possession of it, so they're going to do it again here. Both jump and ball comes straight down, so ball is in the air this time, controlled by the Buccaneers. It'll be Dunby knocking it back to Marcus Stevens. So Stevens will set the offense here, go right inside. Jerome uses a little body there, up and in. Jerome Mosses gets the basket there, the Costa Rica ball player. And Dawson will start first. Here is Tyreek Johnson. Play calling at the top. Pass over now to, let's see, that's number 25. Yep, that's Rodrigo Majarin. Ball is loose. Ball taken away by Dawson. They're going to run the floor. Marcus Stevens looks over. Colton Hitt. Three-pointer up and in. Colton Hitt knocks one down from outside. His 21st three-pointer on the season. Colton had 1-3 at Bottineau. Dawson on a 5-0 start here. With it now is Tyreek Johnson. Spreading the floor, double team, good defense, Marcus Stevens. Out top with it now. First time we've called his names. Dwayne Simmons, Simmons up and in, off the glass. Dawson returns. Between the legs, Marcus Stevens has it at the free throw line. Back to the hoop. Still has it on the dribble between the legs. Minute and a half gone here in opening play of the men's game. Stevens finally picks up his dribble. Colton hit another one at the top, no good. And a long rebound for Dwayne Simmons. Simmons kicks it over to Tyreek Johnson. Back to Simmons. Dawson going to pick him up. Ooh, that was a travel. He missed that. Tyreek Thompson three-pointer. That one hits front and then the side and drops in. So Dawson starts on a 5-0 lead. And the Jacks return 5-5 now. Devin Collins tries baseline, bounces it, bounces around. Now he calls for it. Marcus Stevens, screen on ball. They switch, pass over. Devin Collins, three-pointer. His is up and in. So Devin Collins knocks one down. Devin knocks one down, his fourth on the season. Normally don't see him on the outside. So a couple of threes here. Collins got one. Colton Hitt got one. And it's 8-5. Got a bump there. Another one, Marcus Stevens. Just underway. 2.5 minutes in to half number one of the men's game. The Lady Buccaneers over the Lady Jacks. Sub in here. Let's see here. Kalabali. Faisal checks in. Up top, Tyreek Johnson. He too got one to go. So we've had two three-pointers on each team. Marcus Stevens between his legs. Ooh, got to be careful. They'll whistle that forearm. Thompson drives in. Shot by Marcus Stevens, up and in. Back to a Dawson lead here. We've had 3 lead changes. It's 10-8. With the basketball now is Tyreek Johnson. Going to see some outside shooting here. I got the feel here. Little scoop shot up and in for Dwayne Simmons. Tie ball game. We may see quite a bit of points. 10-10. Both teams averaging quite a bit of points. Collins inside. Goes right. Turnaround goes up with the left. Shot miss. And here come the Jacks. Like the ladies, green top and bottom, white number. Tyreek Johnson. Coming to the ball was Jackson Johnson. First time we called him. Good hands in there. Dunby got his hands on it. Jackson will, Collins will take it away. And here's Cameron Dunby. Dunby takes one big step in. Fadeaway shot. Hits the back of the rim. And it's a rebound for Faisal Gualbi. Tie ball game here, 10-10. We've had a couple of ties, a couple lead changes. And it's early play at Dawson. Tyreek Johnson, 15:52 to go here in half number one. Jackson Johnson has it as he drives around. 5 seconds. Good defense by Dawson. Jarin drives in. Shot. No. Took a Dawson bounce there, and here comes Dawson on the run. Cameron Dunby, is he going to slow down? Nope. Straight up. No whistle as he falls over. That wasn't Dunby either. That was Marcus Stevens. My apologies. Inside, Jerome knocks one down. Two-handed dunk. Jerome knocks one down via the dunk. Timeout. It's a short. Made a full for the media. We're back in 1 minute.
365-2621 is Bob's Body Shop, the area's best body shop. They want you to know when it comes to all your body repair needs, don't settle for second best. Take it to Bob's, get a free estimate, let them take care of all the insurance paperwork, and know that your outfit is in the best hands possible. With the knowledge and the know-how to get every job done, from a simple rock chip to a full-blown collision, Bob's Body Shop will get you in and out as quickly as possible. Call 365-2621, Bob's Body Shop, where they let their work speak for itself.
The law requires all persons planning to dig on public or private property to make a free call to 811 2 days before they excavate. It's the most important step you can take to avoid hitting underground utility lines. Careless digging can cause a loss of utility service to hundreds of people, expensive repairs, or worse, severe injury, even death for an innocent worker. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig. This message brought to you by WBI Energy Transmission.
Well, after the timeout, Dawson fouls Dwayne Simmons. It was a missed shot. Follow-up to Wayne Simmons. And he'll have a three-point possibility here. Simmons to the free throw line. Subs in for Dawson. The second five, it'll be Man Baker. Caden hit. C.J. Nelson. Reese Green. And Big Bo Stannis even. Three-point play. Takes the lead back over to the Jacks. C.J. Nelson has it. Stops. Free throw line. Left side. Up and in. C.J. gets the basket. 14-13. Dawson. Nelson, Green, take it away in the backcourt. Pass over, Man Baker thought about it. Instead, pass over to left wing. Caden hit. Back out top. C.J. Nelson, right side. Three-pointer. C.J. Nelson gets one from the corner. C.J.'s 44th three on the season. Trap in the backcourt. And here's those new set of legs for Dawson. And it really has paid itself off the way Coach Peterson's running this team this year. As ball knocked out of bounds over to Dawson. A lot of room here at Dawson Community College. Good for the weather. Probably a pretty good turnout here. But again, after tonight, just the one home game. And that'll be Sunday with Bismarck State. Dawson with the 4-point lead here at 17-13. 4:16 to go in the ball game. Bo takes a step in. Pass back. Caden hit. Drives the up and in. Caden gets the basket. Ball deflected out of bounds into the crowd here. And it'll be Jack's basketball inbounding it while coming in. Number 13, Dante Bernali. He comes in for, I believe it was Simmons, but Tyreek Johnson, double team on ball with Reese Green and Nelson. They break that over to Majarin. Tyreek Thomas has it at the top. Drive in, shot, miss. Ball tipped around. And here comes Dawson. Man Baker looks over to C.J. Nelson. Caden hit, fouled at the three-point line. And he was slapped hard there. And Caden hit, what do we got? Timeout. Media timeout. Following that, we'll go to the free throw line with Caden hit. Back in 1 minute.
For a question about cooking, I call Mom. For car care, I call Dad. And for style advice, I call my best friend. Why? Because I know they'll help. And that's why I trust Mid-Rivers Communications for my Wi-Fi. The people who work at Mid-Rivers are my neighbors and friends, and they care about the people they serve. If you're looking for a great Wi-Fi experience from a local provider who cares, check out Mid-Rivers Communications at www.midrivers.com.
Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix is in the know and on the go to get the job done. And no job is too big or too small. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix in Glendive will work with you from the initial production design and each step along the way. When you want it done right, need it fast, affordable, on budget, and on time, make the call 687-3383. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix is in the know and on the go.
First half play here. It's 13:40 to go. 19-13, Dawson with the lead. And we got Caden hit to the free throw line. Should have 3 shots coming. Caden on the season, 20 of 27 at the charity stripe. Takes a good look at it. First free throw up and in. He got hit hard. Not intentionally, but good defense. The foul on Tyreek Johnson. Second free throw up and in. Again, Caden had 6 at Bottineau, including 2 at the free throw line, along with a couple of field goals. Not a three-pointer. Got all 3 of them, and it expands the lead here. 22-13. Here comes, looks like Ratliff checks in. Pass over to Tyreek Johnson. With it now is Kualabi. Tyreek Johnson. Dawson getting right in the face of the Jacks here. 10 on the shot clock. Tyreek Johnson. Kicks out. And the ball taken away. Caden hit on the steal. He's going to go over Alley-oop. Up. No. As Man Baker goes up to the free throw line. Man Baker into the game at 53 stills. Another free throw coming. Dawson as a team. 66% at the free throw line. Has that plus here as they've been good on the second. Jackson Johnson, pass over. Tyreek Johnson up court, didn't get back. Dawson forces the missed shot there, and C.J. Nelson falls right on his stomach. And let's get the foul here. Number 10, Kalabali with the foul there. Faisal Kalabali. Dawson by 9 here. It's 24-13. That's 11. Inside, Reese Green got a reach in there. Again, my thanks to our Game Day Radio sponsors, allowing us to be on the air, on the web. Pass in, Reese Green. Also thanks to Paul Sherlockson back in the booth there at headquarters. Man Baker, forced that one. Ball taken away. He takes it right back. He says, I'm going to turn it over. Man lays it up off the glass. Man. Double up here now. 26-13's our score. Bad pass. It was Jackson Johnson over to Tyreek Johnson. So the Johnson boys turn it back over to Dawson. It'd be Man Baker right in front of the students. Who the first row here standing. We got Caden Hitt pass over. Man Baker. Reese Green pass over. Caden Hitt, 3-pointer, left short. Rebound for Dwayne Simmons. And here comes the Jacks. Tyreek Johnson. Again, we got a Tyree, and a Jackson. Inside, traveling with a basketball. And it'll be possession to Dawson. Just over 8 minutes in here. 12 minutes to remain in the first half of play. Man Baker, Reese Green. Now catch pass over to C.J. Nelson. Man Baker stops. No, he doesn't stop. He blows through the defense. Up and in. Reese Green got his hands on it. Ball out of bounds. And it'll be the Jacks basketball. We got a game of hide and seek up here at the walking track. Kind of fun to see, I guess. Middle schoolers. Dawson on a full court press here, 28-13. Inbound pass coming for Dwayne Simmons. Don't know what the delay was here. Like the women's game, a lot of pink, but not near what we saw. They did keep the pink nets. Inbound, backcourt foul. I don't know, Man Baker. They just trapped him in the corner. Man got some hand. So nothing will change. Same inbound play coming with Dwayne Simmons. Simmons will give in here. We'll see what they do. Into Tyreek Johnson. Again, I'll try to get you the Johnsons as they go. Up court to Dwayne Simmons. Up court. Right through Dawson's defense. Jack's basket there. Dwayne Simmons. And on the other side, here comes the Buccaneer. C.J. Nelson inside. Man Baker now drives the in the end lane. Up and in. Man Baker. And it's 30-15. Jackson Johnson had it now. Up court. Dish pass over. Dawson just got out, ran there. Another basket. I think that was Kualabi. And here comes Dawson. 10:55 to go. Caden Hitt drives. And he'll go right back to the free throw line, where he had just made all 3 free throws. So Caden Hitt to the line. Again, Caden He's averaging 6. He had 1 game at Bismarck as he makes good on the first of 2. In Bismarck, 6 3-pointers, 23. He was the leading scorer. He also led scoring back in January on the North Dakota State College game with 14. As the inbound, Dawson's going to take it away. There's Caden over the reach screen, up and in. Dawson is full court press. It's paid off pretty well here as Dawson, that time, the Dakota take it away. There's Caden hit. Now behind the back, pass over C.J. Nelson. He'll go baseline. Ooh, block shot by Kualawi. Ball is loose. Scramble for it. Man Baker runs it down. And the offense will reset. 10:22 to go as Bo thought about the 3. Takes 1 step in. And what? Reach in foul. Wholesale change for Dawson. It'll be back to the 5 starters for Dawson. We've got Colton Hitt, Cameron Dunby, Devin Collins, and Marcus Stevens. Oh, it looks like actually check that. Augustin Nagalia will check in. So Jerome does not come back in. We got some pushing. That'll go on, Augustin. Speaking of check it in for Dakota College. Will be number 13, Bernali. He'll check in, check out for the Jacks. It'll be Gualabi. 34-17, halfway through here. Half number 1. Glad to have you along here on the broadcast. Out top with it is Joel Ratliff. Pass over now. Tyreek Johnson. Now over to the corner. 3-pointer. Ratliff, no. On the rebound, it'll go out of bounds. And it'll be Dawson basketball. Looks like they're still giving away prizes here for the drawing on Play for K9. Mike Wolendek. They just gave his name a mention. He was one of the winners. Of course, a big name here at Dawson Community College. Board member, former coach, player. Other side, drive, shot, no, what? Blocking foul, late call. And I've already put my name in my suggestion to add his name to that Hall of Fame. What a class they had this year that they inducted here last home game. And I imagine he was put in. Shot there for Dwayne Simmons. But he'll join that class. Hopefully next year. Dwayne Simmons. A lot of good nominations. They only took 4 this year, but Simmons got the second. So let's all go for Mr. Wolendek for next year. Can't get any better individual as him. Inbounds, Colton Hitt tries to give in. Devin Collins. Now what, a whistle. As the physical play picking up a bit here. 34-19. As we've got the foul going on Augustin Nagalia. So they've had his number here tonight. Again, been off and on fighting that injury. Ball taken away from Tyreek Johnson. Up court, Marcus Stevens lays it up and in. Had some clearance there. Probably could have had a dunk. And what do we got? Delay a game on Dawson. All right. Had a tremendous set of referees, trio, I guess. All 3 of them are very good in the women's game and doing well here in this one. 9 minutes to go here, 36-19, half number 1 of the men's game. The Lady Bucks win. Up top of it now is Kulabali. Left side, 3-pointer, attempt no good. That was Jackson Johnson. Dawson's going to run the floor. It's Colton Hitt. Out top, Cameron Dunby over to Marcus Stevens. Shot on the way, ball is loose. Good inside play. Colton Hitt knocks it out, and now Marcus will have Another possession at it here. Marcus Stevens looks inside. One big step in. Leaves Cameron Dunphy open. Three-pointer. That one rattles around. No! Devin Collins gets hammered. He may have hit his head here. He looks to be all right. Devin Collins, he'll play with about anybody inside. Devin, 6'5", but he plays bigger than that physically. Good post player, Devin Collins. To the free throw line here. Puts his right foot forward, right-handed shooter. First free throw up and in. Dawson hasn't missed any, I don't believe, in this ball game. 37-19 now, 8:17 to go. Devin Collins. The foul was on Dante Bernali. The second one up and in. Looks like Hunter McKinney will come in, the 6'2" freshman from Great Falls. Devin Collins will come out. Hunter McKinney got some cool shoes. First time we've seen this. He's got a yellow one on his left foot, a pink and a greenish one on his right foot. Ball taken away. Colton hit. He goes up, and we'll have a foul, so he'll have to earn him the hard way. I think that's on Dante Bernali as well. So right back to the free throw line. Could be in for a long game here. But only, 2 deep are the Jacks here. So we could see some foul problems. And Dawson's proven they're a high percent free throw team. As Colton knocks the first in. Looks to do the same here. Does. And it's an inbound coming from Dante Bernali. Double team, press on ball. As they do break it, Dante Bernali. Ooh, they may have missed the travel there to Wayne Simmons. 8 minutes ago here in half number 1. Ball deflected, ball taken away. Cameron Dunphy. Oh, he should have looked. Instead, he just passed up. It goes into the hands of the Jacks. And now on the right side. Shot up and in. Three-pointer for Dwayne Simmons. Hunter McKinney had his hands in, but just a good shot for the Jacks. 7:35 to go now. Out top, Marcus Stevens. Shot hits the back of the rim. They're going to call Colton hit. He was physically playing. And we got sub in here. Tyreek Johnson comes in. Out will go Joel Ratliff. And we're in bonus now. That was the 7th foul on Dawson. So the Hunter McKinney got the rebound, sends it over to Colton Hitt. Now clearing it away is Marcus Stevens. Hunter McKinney spots up, three-pointer. Ball tipped around. Finally controlled for the Jacks by Dwayne Simmons. Now they go baseline that quick. We're running the floor. Shot no. And Dawson's going to push the floor. Cameron Dunphy. Two-handed slam. Dunphy expands it out. 42-22. That got him clapping here as Dunphy slams one down. Under 7 minutes now. Inside, Dwayne Simmons up and in. Good ball player, Simmons. Dawson's got the work cut out with him. Marcus Stevens fadeaway shot, no go. And a rebound for Dwayne Simmons. Sends it out to Tyreek Johnson. Middle court, two-handed pass to Dante Bernali. Three-pointer by Dwayne Simmons, no good. Gustin will clear it away. Pass over to Marcus Stevens. Colton Hitt now. Lob pass in. They're going to go inside, one-on-one, little fade, and a reach in. And we'll have more free throws. Well, in the men's game, we get stats, pretty much once, maybe twice a game. I'd love to see how many free throws Dawson shot here. That'll be a standout here. I bet we've shot 20 free throws. I don't believe we've missed one. Nagali at the free throw line. Augustin, first free throw up and in. Checking in, out will go Johnson. And checking in will be Rodrigo Majarin. As Augustin will go back here. Whole new 5 coming in for Dawson. Ooh, there's that missed shot. A rebound for Majarin. Up court, here comes Joel Ratliff. Got the different colored shoes. Inside, Nagalia just lost him up and in there for Simmons. Inside play. 43-26 now, 6:04 to go in the ball game. First half of this ball game. Moving pretty good here in the last few minutes. Inside, up and in. Colton hit, looked one way, went the other way. It hit, got the basket. Back on defense, Dwayne Simmons way too low, and he actually missed it. He was darn near underneath the hoop, and he missed the shot. Marcus Stevens, oh, you got to call that foul. Inside, Nagalia, put back up and in. Augustin, 47-26. Driving the baseline other side was Kulalavi. Ball is taken away, Marcus Stevens. Pass over, alley-oop, dunk! Cameron Dunby slams another one down for the Buccaneers. 49-26. That got him standing here again at Dawson. Joel Ratliff. 5 minutes ago here, it's 49-26 Dawson. Three-pointer up, no good for Jackson Johnson. And fighting Colton hit. It'll be a jump ball, tying him up with Rodrigo Majarin. And here comes the 5 for Dawson. 5 new players. Reese Green, Big Bo Stannis, even Man Baker, Caden hit, and C.J. Nelson. Inbound coming for Joel Ratliff. Gives in. Getting the ball back to the right side. Dwayne Simmons. You leave him any distance, and he'll bury one right in front of you. C.J. Nelson over to Caden hit. Marcus Stevens working to the middle of the floor. Caden hit. Reese Green. Big Bo. One-on-one inside. Little fadeaway shot. No. Right there. C.J. Nelson. And he clears it away. He comes back out. Wasn't dangling inside with the big boys inside this time. Man Baker drives baseline. 2, 3 guys leaving. Caden hit. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Bo got it. Put it up. Put it in. 51-28. Dawson with the lead here. This is the Bucks, the men, and the men from Dakota College going at it here. Over to the right. Rodrigo. Ball out of bounds. Hands of Caden Hitt knocks it out. And it'll be an inbound coming for Rodrigo Majarin. Not for long. The Bucks team takes it away there. On the run, Man Baker. Did he step on the out-of-bounds line? The referee was still running. So kind of one of those, I'll blow my whistle, I hope I'm right. And I think he probably was. 51-28. The two teams, what do we got? Timeout? It's a full timeout. Dawson 51, Dakota College 28. We're in the first half of play, and we're back in 1 minute.
The Problem Solvers, HKT Big Sky Motors Body Shop. With a critical eye to the details, they will get to it and through it in short order. Free estimates on all work, and they handle the insurance paperwork. A full detailed center operating in a clean, organized facility with certified factory techs solving every issue. Total glass pros, too. Pickup and delivery always an option. HKT Big Sky Motors Body Shop, the Problem Solvers.
Hi, this is Sally Knapp, President of Stockman Bank Glendive. For decades, you've heard your friends and neighbors talk about the great customer service they receive at Stockman Bank, how they are always welcomed with a smile and oftentimes greeted by first name. Our technology enhances customer service, not replaces it. So for all your banking needs, stop by and experience the Stockman difference. I know you will enjoy our Montana brand of banking. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking since 1953. Member FDIC.
Well, about a month ago, Dawson wins in Bottineau. Final score on that game, 97-75. Both teams averaging high numbers. The Buccaneers averaging 88 game, and Dakota College 81. Again, Dawson contending for first place here on if they go out on 3 wins. And Williston drops, they could actually, tiebreaker, go in number 1 probably 2. Three-pointer on the way up and in. Jackson Johnson nails one right in front of us on the scoreboard here. Brings it within 20. It's 51-30. Knocked around a bit, but the whistle there, traveling. And Dawson go to the full court press. Joel Ratliff. Good defense by Caden Hint. Of court, two-handed pass. Inside, Jackson. A three-pointer on the way. Back-to-back threes. This one by Rodrigo Majarin. And 51-34. Man Baker has it. Now what? Whistle. It'll be a defensive foul. I think that one might be on Dwayne Simmons. And what? No, that's on Bernali. That's his third. 51-34. Back to the free throw line. It'll be Caden Hitt. Again, I can't see here. Caden Hitt made 3 of 3. Not a missed free throw. He's looking at double figures here in a second. Second free throw up and in. Sub in here. Checking in for Dawson will be Eric Jackson. Reese Green will check out. It's the first time we've seen Eric Jackson here. 3:03 to go in half number 1. Ooh, on the inbound, Dawson almost takes it away. Good defense. And they'll just inbound again here. 3:02. Well, we got another sub in here, or what? Timeout. That's what it is. It's immediate timeout. I don't know. The referees are confused here a bit. Yeah, they're going to give us a break. It's for the radio. The radio's at the call, and we'll be back with you in 1 minute.
This is the Pepsi that's got a date with your taste buds. We're talking a two-step with you and 2 tacos at 2 a.m.
Order number 83. Come on, you're up.
This is the Pepsi that has mastered the art of the late-night munchies and is always down to dig into some deep dish. This is the Pepsi for po' boys, pulled pork sliders, and the godfather of all sandwiches, the Godfather. This is the Pepsi for those who are forever fun. This is the Pepsi for every generation.
Need one good reason to stop by Boss Office and Computer Products? How about 5? There's office supplies, of course. You need it, they got it, or will quickly get it. Anything and everything for the office. Printing, an all-purpose print anything shop. Service and repair, they do fix it all too. And computer gurus, who know their giga and megabytes and every other bit of computer how-to. Boss Office and Computer Products. The starting 5 reasons for you to stop again and again. Boss Office and Computer Products.
Well, thanks to Boss Office for sponsoring Bucks basketball on the air, and they got a banner right here next to ours at the Tepke Center. 53-34 is our score. 3:02 to go. Full court press by Dawson. Caden Hitt got his hands. It was Caden, or was that Colton? It was Caden. Nonetheless, C.J. Nelson has it. Dribbles from the left, moves it out to the middle. Man Baker. Bowles back to the hoop, turns around now. Looks inside. Man Baker. Kick over. Caden Hitt. Thought about it. Three-pointer. Up. No good. Tipped. And in. No, Man Baker. He too missed a couple inside plays. And here come the Jacks on the run. Here's Jackson Johnson goes up. No. And Caden Hitt. And Coach Joe wants a foul. As the referee's starting to let them play a little bit here. As driving in now is Eric Jackson. Basket, yes. What do we got? Timeout? What do we got? We got a hurt player in the backcourt. Didn't see that. Dawson with the lead here. It's 55-34. Glad to have you along here on Monday night of basketball. Again, it's played for K-Night as the Dawson trainer will be out working with the player on the floor. He's going to get up. And that being number 33, Dwayne Simmons. And it's his right. No, it's his left. Appears his left knee. It's on the left side of his body. And he's done it all year for the Jacks. Dwayne Simmons, 6'7", one of the 4 sophomores. Don't know why. They must have made this a timeout. Don't know exactly why, but 55-34. You're listening to the Bucks basketball on 1400 AM, 103.1 FM, online at kxgn.com. And we're glad to have you along. We had 33 at one point on the stream of our broadcast. Joel Ratliff, ball taken away. Good defense by the Buccaneers are quacking here, I guess. Out top of it is Jackson. The Bucks, the Ducks, they're all, inside. Up with the shot there for Dawson was Eric Jackson. So Dawson will inbound right underneath their hoop here. It'll be man Baker. We've got company up here at the broadcast table. Into Bo. Bo turnaround. Man Baker right underneath. Puts it up, puts it in. 57-34, working our way towards halftime here at the men's game as Joel Ratliff looks up. Pass over to the right side. Three-pointer on the way. And inside, I missed the play there. That was Faisal Kualbi. And then Dawson back to the attack here. C.J. Nelson. Bo screens on ball. Nelson fades off. Big step. He traveled. Yeah, there's the call. And it'll be back to the Jacks here. Geron will check back in. Bo Stanisivan will check out. About 90-some seconds to go here in half number one. Again, Lady Bucks win earlier, 74-67. Up court, here comes Kualbi. Shot now, ball tipped. It'll go off. Oh, no, C.J. Nelson falls into the bench. And, that might have hurt. He went gangbuster there, huh? Into the bench. They're going to call Caden on the foul. Yeah, Nelson goes flying in there. At the free throw line, Faisal Kualbi. That one rolls around. He makes that one, so he'll have another one. Minute 18. Pretty good crowd here on a chilly Monday night. Second free throw, no good. Man Baker runs it down. Will he run the floor? Bounce pass across. Ooh, that was a hard pass. Ball taken right back. Here's Kualbi. Ball taken right back for the Ducks. The Bucks. I won't say that anymore, I promise. Jackson goes up. No. Rebound. Again, Faisal. And we go back the other way. With it now is Brunali. Brunali inside. Was there a foul? No. Dawson will just clear it away. Here's Caden Hitt. Maybe somebody will slow down here and work the ball a little bit. Said C.J. Nelson. Pass over. Man Baker. No. High rebound for Kualbi. And here comes the Jacks here. 38 seconds to go here in half number one. As they pass over Jackson Johnson. Joel Ratliff. Foot on the three-point line. The attempt, no. Rebound, Caden Hitt. And they're going to whistle a travel. Caden Hitt. Him and Coldman, probably my favorites to watch. They play hard on both sides of the basketball. Caden will check out here. Devin Collins will check in. Devin from 6'5", from Colorado. Gives in. Jackson Johnson. Pass over now. Joel Ratliff. Into the far right corner. Moving it to the middle. Shot clock's off. We're at 10. Rodrigo Majarin looks inside. Nothing doing. 5 seconds. They're going to have to do something. Majarin. Three-pointer off-balance shot. No good. And that's going to do it for half number one. 57-37 is our halftime score. We're going to go into the locker room with the Bucks up by 20. Again, if you're just joining us, the Buccaneers get by this same team in a big way here back in January. Final score in that game, 97-75. Halftime here, it's 57-37. We'll see what those numbers look like when we come back. This is the Buccaneers on Buccaneer Radio, 1400 AM, 103.1 FM. We're back in 2 minutes.
Dawson Community College is a special place. Here you will be part of a community where people know your name and are happy to help you in any way possible. Whether you want to start a new career or save money while earning credits to transfer to a four-year school, Dawson has a place for you. I'm Scott Mickelson, the president of Dawson Community College, and I look forward to welcoming you to campus. To learn more about Dawson Community College, visit www.dawson.edu.
Be honest. When was the last time you paid with cash? We're guessing it's been a while too. You already swiped to buy. Why not support your community too? Introducing Dime a Time with Community Rewards Checking. You use your debit card, you earn a dime, and so does a local charity. Do good doing what you already do. From us, American Bank Center. We are american.bank/community rewards. Qualifications apply. See website for details. Member FDIC.
Bob's Body Shop is the best body shop in the area, not because I say so, but because they let their work speak for itself. And when you want a top-notch job done on your fine automobile, you take it to a top-notch body shop. And that is exactly what you'll find at Bob's Body Shop. They will give you free estimates, and they'll also take care of all the insurance paperwork. Stop in or give Bob or Blaine Hellman a call at 365-2621. Bob's Body Shop, the best at what they do, and it shows.
The law requires all persons planning to dig on public or private property to make a free call to 811 2 days before they excavate. It's the most important step you can take to avoid hitting underground utility lines. Careless digging can cause a loss of utility service to hundreds of people, expensive repairs, or worse, severe injury, even death for an innocent worker. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig. This message brought to you by WBI Energy Transmission.
All right, we're back here at Dawson Community College. Dawson on top here, 57-37, as the Buccaneers, they went back and forth a few times here, as we're getting the stats handed over to us. Again, earlier, 97-75, Dawson wins in Bottineau. And last year, Dawson wins them both in Bottineau, 92-71, here on the home floor a year ago. Dawson wins 86-66. And the year prior to that, Dawson wins here on the home floor 68-57. And the game at Dakota College, Dawson does fall. You got to go back 3 years ago, though, and 92-87. All right, halftime here in the men's game, 57-37. We got two ladies up here joining us at the table. Put the headset on. We'll talk to you one at a time here. How's that? So we're at the halftime. We got the stats. We'll get to them here in a minute. In the meantime, we're going to talk to a couple of ladies here, trying to figure out the headset. Maybe some nerves here. I don't know. You're going to have to move that mic in front of your head there. And we got we'll turn them up now. We got the couple ladies over here at the table, and good to hear you. Good to see you.
Good to be back.
What are we going to talk about tonight?
I don't know. I mean, we kind of grinded it out for that win, so I don't really want to talk about that.
Play for K. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
A lot of business supporting.
Yes.
80-some prizes, I'm told, and the money donation, that's the biggest part of it, of course.
Yes.
Talk to me about what you know for Play for K. How it got started, some of that. We're changing headsets. Yeah, it's been a couple years. I know Coach Romeo and Coach Joe.
Yeah, so Coach Romeo started this pretty much when he came. He's been doing it for before he came to DCC, he was doing it. And the first year he was here was the first time we kind of brought this all together. And so this is the 5th annual Play for K game. Just, trying to raise as much money as we can for the foundation, and everything that we make from that, we donate directly to it. We donate a chunk of money as well. I mean,
do you know how much last year was
I
donated?
don't have to know off the top of my head, but I know last year was the most we've donated, or most we've made in previous years. So we're hoping to top that.
Yeah, and the gym looks good. Were you part of that?
Oh yeah, it's
Now, Coach Romeo talked this morning when he did an interview with Marcy about a big surprise. And as I came into the gym tonight, I asked him, "What's this big surprise?" He said, "Well, only Tammy knows." What was the big surprise?
He had his fingernails painted hot pink.
Well, that's not much of a. That's not a. Okay, I shouldn't say that quite like that.
Yeah, well, he also had his light-up shoes. I don't know how much they were on tonight, but he had some pretty cool light-up, lace-up shoes. So.
All right, I was thinking you might wear a pink lipstick like yourself.
I've tried, but he won't.
He's smooching on Tammy here.
Who knows? Maybe he'll come out still with some big pink surprise.
Where do we go from here? We got a tough one, a couple tough ones, Paige. We got Miles Community. They haven't lost in 2 years. They're into the conference now, and they're pretty much setting them up and knocking them down. So,
yep.
Talk to me about Miles, and maybe we should, before you do that, go back and talk to me about coaching in Wahpeton.
Oh,
was that a fun experience for you?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't, great timing because Romeo had to go, take Tammy for surgery, but it was a great experience. The girls played really hard. It was just unfortunate that we lost. They're short, but I think they played a great game, and it was a great experience. I'm just glad Coach gave me, he trusted me.
How about the nerves as a coach? I mean, you've done a lot of assisting, but getting in there and calling the plays. I know we talked to you before the game, halftime, and probably 100 text messages in between, or what?
Yeah, no, he talked before halftime and afterwards. But I mean, I've coached before AAU, and I mean, when when you're learning from somebody like him, and your whole life has been about basketball, you're ready for it. And I was just really excited that he trusted me and gave me that opportunity. And, obviously he had his input. He was watching us. He was telling us that he was jumping up and down and clapping for us watching the game.
I'd love to watch that.
Yeah, so it was good to have.
So talk to me about Miles Community College. Very solid program.
Yes.
And I asked Coach Romeo here this morning, I said, is anyone going to beat him? And he said, there's a possibility, but you're going to be on top if you're going to be running with that team.
You got to play all 40 minutes, and that's what they do. It's obviously easier said than done, but that's what they do. And anybody that comes off the bench is a threat and can do everything, and that's hard to find, and that's kind of what we're struggling with right now. So hopefully, our bench showed up today. They had some production, scoring, so hopefully they can bring that in to this Thursday when we go over there. I don't think any of them have played in an environment like that. So it'll be interesting to see how they react to that.
And then we come back on Sunday.
Yes,
with
sophomore night.
Yeah. And talk to me, Bismarck too. That's going to be a tough one. So we got a couple of challenges in front of us, but
yeah, I think we're going to give Bismarck. I mean, both teams we're going to give a better fight, but Bismarck, we didn't show up at all. I think that game's going to surprise a lot of people. I think we're going to come out and really do what we're supposed to do. Obviously, Miles first.
Talk to me about the two sophomores. Alexius Foster made her name here at Dawson. We're going to hand the headset back over, and Alexius been fun to watch. We could talk about her stats from last year. She was the all conference player last year, and
she's making her mark at DCC. I mean, being the second.
We're cheering her on. We want to see her. We want to see her get up there with Janika Thomas.
That's right. Yeah. She got the. I think it was last year. Janika came back and got she assistant coached with
Dickinson,
us. So
right?
She played in Dickinson. She came back and was a guest coach.
Is she still around the area?
She's in Colorado, I think. She's going to school. So being a physical therapist.
So talk to me. How is it coaching Janiqua, or not Janiqua? Good Lord. Coopwood and Foster. I mean,
they're fun. I mean, they both bring a lot of energy. I mean, you can tell Coop's she's a ball of energy, and X she's no different. She's a ball of energy too. They're two different energies though, so they feed off of each other really well. They know how to get their team going. So.
And what are some of the best memories with these?
Oh man,
these two.
X is known to she can bust a move at any time, and she's good. She carries, and Coop, probably my favorite memory with Coop is playing in Gillette. She had a steal right 4 seconds on the clock, stole it and made it, and totally changed the game. It was awesome.
How about off the court? What's some of the memories?
Oh.
Any-
Oh, just traveling with them. Their jokes are relentless. I mean, they're nonstop jokesters.
and they're like family now?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. To
How are
see
you
them go.
liking it here at Dawson?
I love it here.
So you're sticking around for a while?
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks for coming by, Paige, and look forward to working with you guys, and go Lady Bucks.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. All right. Thanks for stopping by, ladies. Halftime here at Dawson. We got time for a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back for the stats here. Buccaneer basketball up by 20. It's 57-37. We're back in 2 minutes.
For a question about cooking, I call Mom. For car care, I call Dad. And for style advice, I call my best friend. Why? Because I know they'll help. And that's why I trust Mid-Rivers Communications for my Wi-Fi. The people who work at Mid-Rivers are my neighbors and friends, and they care about the people they serve. If you're looking for a great Wi-Fi experience from a local provider who cares, check out Mid-Rivers Communications at www.midrivers.com.
Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix is a working partner to Fisher Industries with more than 60 years experience in the aggregate processing industry and currently ranked as one of the top 25 sand and gravel producing companies in the United States. Want the best? Call the best. 687-3383. Always ready and rolling to improve your bottom line. Call on, count on. Fisher Sand, Gravel, and Ready Mix.
This is Monique Grigsby, Customer Service Representative with Stockman Bank in Glendive. If you are 50 and over, then our Elite 50 checking account is the program for you. This exclusive banking package offers several free features, such as eBank, eStatements, eMobile, ePay, and our free Visa check card. Plus, you earn interest on daily collected balances of $1,000 or more. And in addition, we'll give you 2 free boxes of Stockman Bank wallet checks per year. $100 minimum opening deposit. Stockman Bank, Montana's brand of banking, member FDIC.
The Problem Solvers, HKT Big Sky Motors Body Shop. With a critical eye to the details, they will get to it and through it in short order. Free estimates on all work, and they handle the insurance paperwork. A full detailed center operating in a clean, organized facility with certified factory techs solving every issue. Total glass pros, too. Pickup and delivery always an option. HKT Big Sky Motors Body Shop. The Problem Solvers.
All right, we're back here at Dawson Community College. Appreciate the coaches for stopping by. Better quickly check the stats here. Man Baker led scoring for Dawson. He had 10. And it was 9 for Caden hit. We had Colton hit with 7. C.J. Nelson with 5. 4 points for Dunby. 4 points for Jerome Mosses. 5 for Devin Collins. 2 for Big Bo, 2 for Reese Green, 2 for Jackson. So the only one that had not scored in half one was Hunter McKinney. Dawson has a team 20 of 40 shooting, 50%, 3 of 12 outside, and 14 of 15 at the free throw line. That's the number I was looking for, 93%. For the Jacks, well, pretty much all the scoring in the column for Simmons. He had 20. But again, he did fall and go to the bench on an injury. Don't know if he'll be back or not, but hopefully. Tyreek Johnson had 6. We had Kuali with 3, 2 for Bernali, 3 for Jackson Johnson, and 3 for Rodrigo Majarin. 14 of 32 shooting, 43%, 5 of 12 outside, 41%, and 4 of 6 at the free throw line. Total rebounds for Dawson, 24. The Jacks had 15. 5 more turnovers for Bottineau. 15 to Dawson's 10. Again, we want to wish the Red Devils best of luck. The Red Devil girls will play game 1 of the tournament. We'll have that game over on Z96. They got a 9 a.m. Game Wednesday against Sydney. Now that will be a good ball game. And then the Red Devil boys play Belgrade here on KXGN. I think that's at 1:30, so you can tune in on that. You can also follow us on Facebook. We'll give you up to date tournament action results. Like us on Facebook at kxgn.com. And if you haven't done so, go to our website and download the app. That's at kxgn.com, both the Android and the Apple app. Looks like, excuse me, inside play, Devin Collins skip around. Ball is loose. It'll be tipped around. It'll go off Dakota College. It'll be Bucks basketball. The Buccaneers will go with Dunby, Colton hit, Marcus Stevens, Devin Collins, and Earl Mosses. Inbound pass here. And back out top, Jackson. Marcus Stevens, that is, into Jerome. Little lob shot up and in. Jerron got it to go. 59-37. Here come the Jacks. Let's see if they come out with their normal five. They don't. Joel Ratliff will come out. And I believe the play for their main goal. Shot missed. And it's rebounded out. Marcus Stevens. So it looks like it'll be Simmons out for the game here. And that's bad news. Shot there for Dawson. Up and in. Dunby. So the first half, it was Simmons with 20 points. And he's got ice and his leg up in the air. And kudos to the Glendive Medical Center training program with Dawson. Inside. Block shot. Jerome Mosses as Cole Albee goes up. Congratulations to the 7th grade boys basketball team. They win over the weekend at their tournament. I believe they also won the football in that same conference. Shot by Jackson. No. Ball tipped out of bounds. They're going to say off-white. Coach Joe puts his hands over his eyes. Can't believe it, but you miss one. 1.5. So it'll be no more missed calls for the refs. Dawson up in a big way here at 61-37. Long pass out. Jackson Johnson goes over to Rodrigo Majarin. Majarin pass over inside. Top referee blows his whistle. Score the basket. So to the free throw line will go the Jacks. They were 4-6 at the free throw line. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Watch us on YouTube. Glendive Broadcasting. Missed free throw. We've yet to get into the Snapchat world, but that'll be our next goal, right, James? Shot by Stevens. No good. Follow-up. Put back. Jerron got it to go. 63-39. Dawson, well, I hope it doesn't get as lopsided as a couple of games this season. Three-pointer, Jackson, no good. That's Jackson Johnson. And a rebound by Dawson. They push it up. Marcus Stevens. Pass over. Colton hit in the corner. Back out top. Dawson in their white unis with red number. Dawson going to spread the floor. Again, Dawson's had a couple of just slam. Shot miss. They go out of bounds. And it'll be Jack's basketball. Again, these two teams played earlier this season, 97-75. Three-pointer there, no go for Rodrigo Majarin. Ball tipped around, and Devin Collins clears it away. Marcus Stevens takes a big gallop in. Two players. It's either going to be a travel or a foul. They're going to say travel. And it'll be on Stevens, and Jacks will have it. Dante Bernali will bring it up for the Jacks. Pass over to Joel Ratliff. And what? We got a technical foul or what? Evidently Marcus Stevens hit something right in front of the referee. I think it was on one of the players. And we got a technical foul. That'll be the third on Marcus Stevens. And we'll have free throws now. First free throw No good by Rodrigo Majoran. So he'll have another one here. Second one up. No good. Oh, he made the second one. Okay. More giveaways here. Again, after tonight, Thursday, games in Miles City, Miles Community College. And then we're back here Sunday. And there's a pretty good chance we may host on three-pointer up and in. Rodrigo Majoran nails one. Let's see, that's his second or third. His second three-pointer. And Dawson on the other side. Cameron Dunby moves it to the left side. Colden hit. Back out top. Man Baker. He's got his pink little armband on. Man Baker. Jerome. Nice bounce pass inside. Devin Collins lost it for a minute. Muscles his way up. Shot no good. Stays with it. Has fallen over. And the referee will not blow a foul on the Jacks here. Three-pointer again. Tried it again. Did Rodrigo Majoran. No good. And here come the Buccaneers. Up by 20, 63-43. Cameron Dunby. Man Baker now. Moving the offense. Colton hit. Three-pointer. Rattles the rim. Tipped around. Devin Collins. They got to blow a foul sometime. I'm sorry, but Dunby has it. Stops. Free throw line. Right side. Swish. 63-43. 16 minutes to go here in the matchup between the Bucks and the Jacks here. Bad news for the Jacks, so Simmons is out. He'll be done in that first half. Up court, Dunby. Man from Dunby, and it's 67-43. Coming up the floor is Joel Ratliff. Ooh, they're going to whistle Jerome on the foul there. Glad to have you along here on the Amazing AM. We are KXGN 1400 and 103.1 FM. Brand new 5 for Dawson. It'll be Caden Hitt, CJ Nelson, Man Baker, Reese Green, and Bo Stannis even. As they give in here. Out top with it is Rodrigo Majoran. Trying to get a little offense moving for the Jacks. Dawson got their hands on it. Man Baker, and he's done that well this season. He's one of the top leaders in the conference. Driving up, ball out of bounds. Reese Green swats at it, and it'll stay with the Jacks. Letting them play a little more here in half number 2. It's 15-16. Want to give a hello to Cameron, Colin, Clara Coriel. As the Coriel, inside, put in for the Jacks. I didn't get the number there. It's 67-45. CJ Nelson. Man Baker. Caden Hitt now. Pass over to the right side. Again, block view here. We got a camera in front of us. Caden Nelson. Again, he had one game of 6 threes. Inside, Man Baker drives by, lays it up and in. Man Baker. He's averaging 8. He's had 11 double-figure games. Now with it on the right side. Back to the middle is Rodrigo Majoran. Almost ball taken away. Skip over to the left side. Faisal inside. Gets by Dawson. Ooh, there's a slap. No whistle there. And here comes Dawson. Man Baker. Reese Green. Nelson. CJ Nelson. It's Caden Hitt. Screen on ball. Caden played first. Ooh, they go into Bo. Bo wasn't ready for it. Ball taken right away. Here come the Jacks on the move. Setting the offense. Inside. Caden Hitt just bumped. Block shot. Good hands. Caden Hitt give him the block here. The Bucks come on the run. Man Baker. Is he going to go baseline? He skips over to the right side. Three-pointer. CJ Nelson. No. Man Baker gets the rebound. Pass over to Reese Green. He's behind the hoop. Now they go back out. C.J. Nelson, right side. Dawson will reset at the top. 13:44 to go. Dawson's held the lead for a long time here at 69-45. Ball passed out of bounds. And we'll see if Dawson stays on a full court press here. We got a media timeout. That's for us. Need to get myself some water. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This is the Pepsi that your father drank and your grandfather drank.
When I was your age, we were...
This is the Pepsi that your Uncle Ted drank when rock sounded like this. This is the Pepsi for American pastimes. Whether you're tailgating at a speedway or courtside watching your favorite player make a breakaway,
He scored!
this is the Pepsi for those who are forever fun. This is the Pepsi for every generation.
Need one good reason to stop by Boss Office and Computer Products? How about 5? There's office supplies, of course. You need it, they got it, or will quickly get it. Anything and everything for the office. Printing, an all-purpose print anything shop. Service and repair, they do fix it all too. And computer gurus who know their giga and megabytes and every other bit of computer how-to. Boss Office and Computer Products. The starting 5 reasons for you to stop again and again. Boss Office and Computer Products.
The Lady Buccaneers win earlier, 74-67. The final in that one. The men, 69-45. Halftime, it was 57-37. So they built a bit here. 69-45. 22-point lead now. 13:37 to go. Again, hopefully Dwayne Simmons, nothing too serious. Don't think he'll be back in this. They're icing him pretty good. Ball taken away by the Bucks. Caden hit. And over to Man Baker. Caden pushes it over to the middle. C.J. Nelson, rescreen. Cutter in was Caden. No go. C.J. Nelson on the left side. They try to force it in. Not a very good pass there. And here come the Jacks on the run. It's Rodrigo Majarin. On top of the key now, Joel Ratliff. Jackson Johnson. Good job. Ball taken away by, guess who? Man Baker. He had 53 steals into the game. 3-pointer. Caden hit. No. And here comes Jackson Johnson. He'll run the floor. Dawson just lets him go. And it'll be a wide open basket for Faisal Gulalbi. 12:46 to go here in the ball game. Caden hit has it. 69-47. Again, it's been a few years since the Jacks beat Dawson here on the home floor. 3-point shot, C.J. Nelson. All these 5-point shots, HKT, I don't know. Another big supporter of anything Glendive. 3-pointer, left side, no good. Rodrigo Majarin. Offensive rebound, another 3-pointer for Jackson Johnson. And Dawson not getting any rebounds for this possession down the floor. Jackson Johnson. With it now is Joel Ratliff. Jackson Johnson drives in for a moment. Guess what? Ball, man. Baker up and in. 74-47. That's all right. 11:44 again. Man Baker takes it away. Outside, C.J. Nelson. No, ball tipped around. Who's going to come away with it? It'll come out with Rodrigo Majarin. 3-pointer on the way. No. And it's out of bounds. What do we got? Technical foul. It'll go on Jackson Johnson. And it'll go to the other side. And it'll be number 20, Jackson Johnson. To the free throw line will be C.J. Nelson. Again, Dawson in the first half shot 16. Now, what was it? 14 of 15. And that'll be big plays down the road here. 76-47. Now Dawson will have it coming up the floor. Well, again, I think everybody in the attendance here that had purchased a raffle ticket on Play for K9 probably got a gift here. Pay itself off to a great cause, breast cancer. Driving down low, Man Baker, whistle will blow as he drives the sideline. Hopefully the speed of this picks up a bit here. It's 11:17 to go. 8:45. It's getting to be about bedtime. Inside. Ball out of bounds. Here comes 5 new ones for Dawson. I see the principals here. And head coach of the boys program, Coach Murphy's in attendance. And wish him the best of luck. Again, you'll hear the Red Devil divisional games. My good friend Rocky Erickson will have the play-by-play along with Ken Aidenblum. That'll be fun to listen to. Appreciate all they do. Shot, drive in. I think that was Rodrigo Majarin, no good. And Dawson will clear it away. I want to thank Ken Aidenblum for helping us cover the 2C over in Sydney. Probably not listening to this broadcast, but some pushing inside. No, 3-second violation on Jerome Mosses. So again, the Red Devil boys, Wednesday afternoon here on KXGN, 1:30. The Red Devil girls on Game 1 on Z96, 9 a.m. Joel Ratliff. Out top with it is Rodrigo Majarin. Double team on ball. Now they pass over just a few feet away. It was Joel Ratliff. Inside they go to Kualbi. Up and in. So the offense harder to come by here for the Jacks without their leader. Nice bounce pass. The play just not quite the way it was drawn up. It was a good look from Collins over to Colton Hitt. Now over to the right side for the Jacks. Back out top. With it is Kualbi. With it now is Ratliff. 9:57 to go. Now they drive whistle. And we've got some foul shots coming for Dawson. On Dawson, I mean. And there'll be an inbound coming for the Jacks. Inbound. So if you're coming, the concession stand is closed, but the game is on. Three-pointer on the way, up and in. That was Rodrigo Majarin, and he's had a few of those. And Dawson will go back, look to see what we can get going here. Marcus Stevens, again, talking about him. Marcus, double figures in every ball game this season. They look inside, now pass over. Devin Collins gets the attempt there, no go. And here comes the Jags. Marcus Stevens, every game, 10-plus. Had 9 20-plus games. Led the team 15 of the 25 games. Tied in 2 others. Out top with it is Majarin. He hit another one. Rodrigo. 76-55. 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. Driving in is Jerome, and he steps out. And the Jacks will have it back here. Again, it's a 20-point lead at the half. Rodrigo has had 2 in a row here for the Jacks. We've got double team on ball, Jerome and Stevens. Now Kualbi has it. Bounce pass, nice give and go outside. Joel Ratliff puts one up. So they've hit a few, missed that one. And on the rebound, Marcus Stevens. Cameron Dunby now right on the Dawson left side of the floor. We're back at the middle, Marcus Stevens. Dunby, Devin Collins, free throw line. Dawson spreading the floor, 8:21 to go in the ball game. Again, just one more home series. That'll be with Bismarck State. Dawson, three-pointer, Colton hit. Colton gets another one. As Colton knocks one down. Let's see, did he have any in the first half? I think he did. Colton had 1 three-pointer, and he's had 20 on the season. So 22 threes thus far for Colton. Jackson Johnson. Out top of it is Joel Ratliff. As the Jacks look to three-pointer that time, no go for Rodrigo. And here come the Bucks. Two-handed pass up. Cameron Dunby three-pointer, no good. Tipped around inside. Devin Collins muscles his way up. No go. Now he's behind the hoop. He's going to have to reset, and he does. 7:21 to go in the ball game. Dawson on top, 79-55, right in front of us. If you don't stand, you don't see. Marcus Stevens. Marcus Stevens buries one. And we've had quite a few threes here. And here comes Joel Ratliff. Ratliff pass over. Here's Rodrigo into the post. Inside, outside. Rodrigo, three-pointer, no go. And here comes Marcus Stevens. Ooh, the ball is loose. Dawson trying to save it was Cameron Dunby. And they lost it in the backcourt. Whole new 5 in for the Buccaneers here. It's a media timeout. That's the radio. It's Play for K-9. Thanks for all those who donated to the prizes here on the raffle. We're back in 1 minute.
An auto accident is never okay, but if you walk away without injury, it is also no big deal, because Bob's Body Shop can put you at ease and your outfit back together again as good as new. And they handle everything from the nick in the windshield or a minor fender bender to complete collision work and frame straightening. And Bob's Body Shop will take care of the insurance paperwork too. An accident, never okay, but you will be. Take it to Bob's Body Shop, no big deal. Phone 365-2621. Estimates are free.
For a question about cooking, I call Mom. For car care, I call Dad. And for style advice, I call my best friend. Why? Because I know they'll help. And that's why I trust Mid-Rivers Communications for my Wi-Fi. The people who work at Mid-Rivers are my neighbors and friends, and they care about the people they serve. If you're looking for a great Wi-Fi experience from a local provider who cares, check out Mid-Rivers Communications at www.midrivers.com.
Back here at Dawson Community College, our score 82-55. Glad to have you along here on the radio, on the entire network. On the radio, on the web, on your mobile device. 6:46 as we go back to player Joel Ratliff. Again, Dwayne Simmons, he had 20 first half points. Took an injury late in the half and has not played here in the second half. Will not. He's done for the night. Inside, Rodrigo Majarin. He's put in some points here. Inside, score the basket. So the basket will go for Dante Bernali. Bernali will get the free throw here. Foul will go on Augusta Nagalia. They've kind of had his number. Every time he's in, they've caught him in the cookie jar. He got the rebound there. Offensive, that was an offensive rebound. He goes up, gets the rebound, and no goal for the three-point play. 82-57. Caden Hitt has it over to the right side. Drive it in. Caden Hitt. That's teamwork there. Ball just a bit hard, out of bounds. Couple of inside plays there for Dawson. 6:07 to go here in the ball game. Driving around up top is Joel Ratliff. Pass over now. Caden Hitt. Screen. Both man. Ooh, that was a travel. I'm pretty sure of it. Augusta Nagalia, no go. And here come Bucks on the run. Man, Baker. Caden Hitt, left corner. Kind of one of his hot spots. But Dawson in no hurry here. 5.5 minutes to go on the right side. Reese Green. Dawson's going to spread the floor. 32. Three-pointer. Eric Jackson, no go. And they're going to what? Augie, they call as that's his third or fourth. Yeah, they got 4. Mr. Rowe had said 3, but he gets one mistake a game as well. I appreciate all he does for Dawson Community College as well. Takes pretty good care of the radio guy. Ball knocked. That was Caden Hitt, got his hands on Kubali. So a nice showing here of support. As they go right side, three-pointer, Rodrigo, no go. And here comes Dawson on the rebound. Jackson's going to push it up the floor. Behind the back, stop. Pass inside. Nagalia Gustin up and in. Score the basket. Augustin Nagalia. And he'll go to the free throw line for the Dawson Bucks. 84-57. Again, Dawson coming off wins. They were at Williston. Final net game 82-78. A week ago here Sunday. Lake Region 69-46. Nagalia gets the free throw there. And here comes the Jacks. Kind of losing it a bit here. It's kind of been a runaway game here. Not much of a ball game as Dawson takes it away. This is Jackson on the run. Up court. Bounce pass out. Jackson, three-point line. Moves it to the right side. Man Baker across the key. Bounce pass. Three-pointer on the way by Caden Hit. No good. Rebound. And it's back out top. Man Baker. Jackson thought about it. Takes one step inside. That shot left short. And Nagalia got the save there off the Jacks. And it'll be Dawson basketball. 4:26. CJ Nelson will inbound. Starting to see some of the Lady Buccaneers here. Going to take down the wallpaper. All right. Good to see Hunter McKinney checks back in now. 4:26 ago. Crowd starting to leave here a little bit. Not one of the better crowds here at Dawson. Weather probably certainly had something to do with that. Eric Jackson thought about it. Hunter McKinney, three-pointer, up and in. Hunter knocks one down as they're taking down the pink here tonight. It was a great night for K, play for K. Pink out night here at Dawson. Yeah, this thing is kind of blown up a bit. 88-57. Ball taken away. Good hands in there for Eric Jackson up court. Man Baker. Alley-oop. Jackson. Oh, he missed it. That was cool. Out of bounds. It'll be Jacks basketball. 3:44 to go. As we near the top of the hour, station will identify ourselves momentarily here as we come up on 9 o'clock. 88-57. So stand by for station identification. Dawson up here in a big way. Three-pointer. There he got it again. Three-pointer for Rodrigo Majarin. He's got 3 or 4 of those here. On the other side, Jackson thought about the three. Instead, pulls back. Man Baker now. Man green screens on Baker. Now over to the right side. Good defense here by the Jacks. Jackson goes up and in. A little runner there for Jackson. 90-60. Dawson, well, they've had a couple of pretty good leads in this game. And they've had a couple of big wins. There again. Boom, he got another one. Rodrigo Majarin. And it's 90-63. I got him with 5 threes here in the ball game. And Rodrigo picking up where Dwayne normally is scoring. Three-pointer other side. Answering back is Eric Jackson on his first three-pointer in the ball game. 93-63. Moving along here, Joel Ratliff calls the plays at the center, back towards the hoop, between the two circles. Rodrigo Majarin now, screen on ball. Dawson needs to get their hands in his shooting vision if they're going to avoid. Oh, ball taken away. Good job by Augustin Nagalia. Takes it away. Dawson on the other side. Jackson wants another three-pointer, and it's money. Eric Jackson, another three. And Jackson, 96-63. Dawson may break 100 points here. It's a minute 50 to go in the ball game. Out top with it is Joel Ratliff. Inside, shot up, no go. And Dawson will go to the offense. Hunter McKinney, three-pointer. That one shot no. Station, again, will identify us here in a minute. On the run is Jackson Johnson. And we got Joel Ratliff. 10 seconds. for station identification.
We live where you live. You've always got a friend on 1400 KXGN Glendive. KXGN, the amazing AM.
Well, you have to sneak those in. It's top of the hour. Rodrigo Majaran missed the three. Other side, Dawson will travel with the basketball. And again, it'll be Jacks basketball. Minute 11 to go here. Teams knew this was done long ago. But we're down to a minute 8. As Joel Ratliff will bring it up here. Out top of this, Rodrigo Majaran drives in, shot. Takes a couple of bounces. He got it to bounce in. 96-65, minute to go. 96-65, man, Baker. Hunter McKinney. They're taking down the sign right in front of us. That's Hunter McKinney. Drives in, shot. He was hammered. And to the free throw line will go Hunter McKinney. Good game, China. 96-65. China Torrance played well here tonight. At the free throw line, Hunter McKinney. He's got a Hunter. Let's see how he's done. Missed the first. Again, I mentioned Hunter had 10 in the win against Little Bighorn. Check this out. Final in that Little Bighorn, 132-38. Hunter got the second here. Seeing some good quality minutes here tonight. 97-65. Up court, here comes Joel Ratliff. Good defense by Nagali. Pass over now. Rodrigo Majaran. Another three for Rodrigo, up and in. Wow, what a shooter he is. I think he's got 6 threes in the ballgame. Will Dawson break the 100 here? It's 97-68. Shot clock is off. I think this will probably just be the final as we're down to the end here. 97-68 is going to be our final score here as the Buccaneers and the Jags give high fives. Good sportsmanship. We did have a couple of technicals, but you have those. Final score here, 97-68. Both the ladies and the men win tonight. Both have a hard fight ahead of them as they go to Miles City on Thursday. It'll be the Pioneers on a conference game. And then on Sunday, we're back here. We'll talk about that. We got Bismarck State, and that'll pretty much do it for the season. So down to the end here for the Bucks. We'll see how long it takes to get the stats up here. But a couple of very good players here for the Jacks. And Dawson just better built team. I'll put it that way. 97-68. We're back in 2 minutes.
The law requires all persons